affordable mobility solutions. Website, of course, is mobility316.com. I really hope you had a chance to get on there, take a look at our products since we talked. It was just yesterday. I know you're busy. But anyways, you gave me the task of finding you a van, and I told you I got one. And I want to show you this one. Now keep in mind, it's in my shop, and nobody ever gets to see them in this condition, but you are a business owner. You know this is not how we want to represent our product, but I'm very confident this van will work for you in the timeline that you have. And I don't believe it's something we're settling for because of your timeline. This is a van that I would want you to grab for yourself after you told me your needs. And if you told me I can wait 3 months, I would tell you you probably need to jump on this one. It's hard to find these vans under 100,000 miles or even around 100,000 miles. This one here has 101. We previously sold this. We refurbished it 3 years ago and sold it to a customer. They brought it back to us a few weeks ago. I did an inspection on it. They only put, I think it was 10,000 miles, maybe not quite 10,000 miles on it since they bought it 3 years ago. It took local trips once a week, or no, once a month, sometimes twice a month, and then 2, maybe 3 times a year it was driven to Kansas City. So van came back in pretty much the shape that it went out on. And we were excited to get it, of course, because it's hard to find manual ramps with this low mileage. I will get you a price worked out. I haven't even looked that far, to be honest with you, man. I've just been talking to my mechanics, seeing how quick they can get this thing out, and we can do your timeline. The hard thing is going to be is getting your schedule to work with ours to get you to see this thing. So anyways, money-wise, I think if you go to any other dealer, they're realistically, I'd be surprised if I seen it under $18,000. I don't know what our price is going to be yet. But we are generally nationwide the cheapest that you're going to find. We don't charge the dealer fees, as I told you. You simply are going to buy the van from us. Probably upgrade your tie-down straps for the wheelchair because they're just so much easier than the free set that we give with the van. You're not going to want to mess with that, I'll be honest with you. So the price of the van, $399 for the retractable tie-down upgrade. And if you want to put a warranty on this, I can definitely put a warranty. Our warranties are great. The company's never had a negative comment from any of our customers. Used them for years, accepted nationwide, no deductible. So they're actually quite affordable. I only mark them up 10% because I don't care about profits on a warranty. Warranties are a blessing. If a customer has a breakdown, they're not mad at us. They have something to help them, and therefore I get good, positive Google reviews. So, all right, we're gonna do a walk around of the van. First thing you notice here is there's no ramp. There's no wheelchair ramp in it. This is the one that was in it, and I want to give you the opportunity to decide, would you like this thrown back in? We're taking this out. We put this in 3 years ago. We are now taking it out since we bought it back because that is not considered an ADA compliant ramp. It is not 30 inches wide. It is 27 inches wide. It's a nice ramp. I do believe it is a superior ramp. And it's got that nice hydraulic right there. Helps swing that thing out, helps swing it back up. Nothing wrong with these ramps at all. They've been using them for years, same design. They're just a little noisier. You get a little more road noise. You can even see back here, maybe the previous customer, shoot, maybe we did it, I don't know. They put that on there to keep the metal from clanging. I guarantee I don't have to drive this van with this ramp in it to know this ramp was still had levels of noise of metal clanging. So if you want that and you can get that word to me before we get it swapped out, we'll do that. Afterwards, yeah, buddy, I can't. It does take some labor, so I do apologize. So I'll try to get this video to you immediately. Interior, in really good condition. It's dirty now. My guys are in and out of this van working on it. Headliners, I don't see a stain. I'm not going to nitpick it. We're just doing a quick video. Up front here, everything's in pretty much great condition. Your dash is in good shape. That's a clock spring, new part that's going into it. You got your 2 chairs here. This chair, I was telling you, it can come out like a 2-wheel dolly. There's little wheels down there. I don't know if you can see them. You can pull that out. So if your dad wanted to ride up front, he can certainly do that. It's got the tie downs here on the floor. Those little tracks. You got a track right back here. Up in front of this seat is the track for the wheelchair. That's where you put your tie downs at. The mechanism will set right here. And it'll have a retractable belt, much like a seat belt. Okay,
It's gonna come out, you're gonna grab it, hook it to the wheelchair, hook to the wheelchair, 2 in the back, hook to the wheelchair, hook to the wheelchair, you're locked in. That's all you gotta do. The ratcheting ones, well, they're just like a ratchet strap. You've got to set them and secure them, each 4 points. I always tell customers, if you're going to use this van more than a couple times a month, just upgrade. It's worth it. Okay, back view over here. Again, we're a little dirty because we're working on it. This is out because I don't know why that's out. The rear air was working just fine, so who knows what they're doing there. I'm not even going to guess. But yeah, it's got the rear AC, and it does work. I did notice we got some, I mean, for the most part, surface rust, maybe a little bit more. Jason, that's nothing that I would necessarily send to a body shop for 2007. I don't know how you are with something like that. If you wanted it fixed, and we have it in our timeline to do that for you, I'd send it to my body shop guy, but it'd be at your expense, man. I'll be honest with you. My guys can touch that up and get rid of it and do a good job, especially for a 2007. And while you own this van, I doubt you'd even know that that's there. So it's just not something I recommend throwing money at. Okay, this side of it, I did not show you the right rear quarter because I did not want to move that door since they're working on the ramp. But the whole body's in pretty good shape. I mean, there's a few smudges. Yeah, that one wipes right off. I mean, there's some, like, you know, stuff like that's expected for a 2007. The paint's all in good shape. There's no big dents or dings. This thing's gonna really polish up real nice. There's not a dealer in town or in the States really that would have a problem with this thing being on their lot, even if they don't care for older style vehicles. Oh, tires. We got 2 matching tires. I believe the 2 front are matching. And that one's still a good tire. I could have swore 2 of these tires weren't worth a darn. Well, I mean, there's not 4 matching tires, but if I bought this van, I wouldn't be replacing tires on it. If you do want to replace tires on it, let me know. I can get you a discount. I would just recommend replacing 2 if you replace any at all. Oh, engine lights. This van did have check engine lights. It was, I think I told you, an evap canister. We ended up being wrong. This is the smoke tester. We put smoke into the fuel system. We cannot find a leak for nothing. So, after evaluating it, it's a hiccup in the electronics, however you want to look at it. It's nothing that affects the performance. It's nothing that's going to affect the safety. It's just a dummy light, and for some reason the van thinks it needs to come on every once in a while. If we were selling this to a commercial customer, it would have to be fixed. Selling it to a private individual, it's not a problem. The light does not stay on all the time. It goes on and off periodically. But I want you to know it does go on. So if you buy this and the light's not on, 2 weeks later it comes on, I'm going to refer you back to this video and let you know, hey man, I told you about it. It does not affect performance. It's nothing that we really want to get into. If you want it fixed, if you're a guy that does not like dash lights, you just can't settle your mind on them, let me know. I would outsource the repair, so it'd be a little more expensive for you than what I can do if I did it in-house. But man, you can get into a lot of labor hours on these Chevy Uplanders for little hiccups like that. And we've just, over the years, have just decided it's just not worth it. There's no return on investment for one. The customers end up paying more for the van for something that really does not affect what they're using the van for. So, anyways, Jason, again, van does not look sweet right now because, well, it's a little messy. We're working on it, but it's a great van. They brought it in. Oh, I forgot one thing. I did tell you about the surface rust here on the fenders. This is the end result. We did not send it to the body shop. We're not opposed to body shop guys. We actually got a really good one, and he is very fair on his prices with us. but this was surface rust. You hear that? It's metal. They didn't fix the Bondo. They ground the rust off there, grind it off, and they painted it. They sealed it and painted it. It's exactly what I would do on a 2007 Chevy Uplander if I personally owned it. So that looks good. Here's the other one. I think this side was a little less. If I remember right, it's coming up about 2 inches. A little surface rust here, and yeah, it was, because I can feel the difference in paint. So, but anyways, all that smudge down there, that's all smudge. It's gonna come off. All that down there, it looks like rust. It's just dirt. It's one reason why I don't show videos of vans that aren't lot ready. Glove box actually works. Thank goodness. Those things are hard to find, and they're 120 bucks, believe it or not. So, okay, Jason. Sorry for giving it a rush job, but I want you to see what I got for you, man. I really think this is going to be. We just got lucky with timing. This van's here, and you had the need for it. You're not settling if you end up purchasing this van. Yeah, it's nothing that your timeline is going to force you to do. I think you're going to be happy with this van. It's something I would jump into and drive to Kansas City 3 hours away. Wouldn't think nothing of it. I'd drive to either coast in this van and not think anything of it. I'm not guaranteeing any van in this place. I never will guarantee any van, because nobody can. And anybody that does, they're full of crap. So if you have any questions, Jason, feel free to give me a call or text anytime, 316-730-5423. We will have this van done within the next 2 weeks. When within the next 2 weeks, I don't know. So I will keep you posted, and I will also keep looking unless you tell me, Mike, I want that van, here's my deposit, get it ready. You give me a deposit on this van, Jason, I assure you it becomes priority. If we got a customer with a deposit and they have the finances to pay off the rest, we're getting this van to you immediately. A, you need your van, and B, the owner needs his money. So give me a holler back. If this is going to work for you, I'd like to hear from you, 316-730-5423. And that does me a favor. I can stop looking for a van if this is going to be your answer. All right, Jason, have a good day.